Alrighty, welcome back. Let's get this list view control up in here and open up the layer control, and we are going to edit this. Go ahead and get rid of the grid min width, min height. I'm going to add two column definitions first off. First column will have a width of 32. Second column will have no width. It'll just be automatic. We will have two rows. First row will have a height of 24. That's where our text box is going. Our second row will be automatic on the height. Text box, it does need to change a little bit. We need to put a grid row span on it of 2. Excuse me, column span, not row span, column span. It'll take over the whole area up there. First, let's just put our list view in here, then we'll put our command buttons in a minute after we do a test. Grid.column1, grid.row 1, horizontal alignment stretch, vertical alignment stretch, selection changed. List view selection changed. That way we can tell the commands to update. Binding for the item source will be selected item. So that's whatever's selected on our model view. And then the selected item, we will bind it to the selected item dot selected item. It's one thing that drives me kind of nuts about hierarchies. There's so much redundancy in the names. List view dot item template, data template, text block, text, binding, name. Alrighty. And now, once you get that typed in, scroll up to the top, and we need to add a method to the actual control. Load it. Alright, let's get over here in our Azure code on our user control. We'll do a private main view model view. Get return main view of the data context. If view model is not equal to null, if model view, why did I name that model view? View model. If view model is not equal to null, call the view model refresh commands. So this is going to refresh the commands both for the main buttons and the buttons that are here on this window. Okay, let's run it once and test it. And then we'll come back and add the buttons, which is almost entirely copy and paste. We just have to change a few values. And something, base item, selected item, not implemented. Because I haven't implemented it yet. Okay, a little oversight on my part. The base item doesn't get the selected item. The segment and the layer do. And that was me typing too fast. On the segment, okay, first of all, on the base item, just delete. If you accidentally added the selected item there like I did, just delete it. And then come over here to the segment, add a base item, selected item. Go ahead and implement it, right? Mouse hover over the iParent and it should just implement selected item. Get return you. Set selected item. And there we go. Now we can what is that? 8618. Now just jump over to the layer class. It's going to have the same problem. Just paste that same code there. You get. If you want to deal with all the non-nullables in Microsoft's new nullable craze, go ahead. I'm just going to disable them. Okay, so now I compile. Success. All right, and bam, there we go. Can't see it yet. It just has one child. I mean, see this, the scroll bars are showing up on it, but now we're going to put our buttons in. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and just add a bunch of segments here. And there we go. So just like our main tree view, we need to put margin on this. Okay, there we go. Now, which buttons do we have and which buttons don't we have? We have new, remove, and yeah, we have all of them. So, go to the main window, just come over here, grab these buttons, grab this stack panel right here with all the buttons in it. Take it back to our layer control. Paste it right there for the moment. So we do need to rearrange them a little bit. Or we have to change the properties on them a little bit. So we still bind to the generic command on the new. Still binding. On the remove, though, we need the command parameter to be selected item in mode is equal to two-way. That's why we're doing interfaces. So the top is same way. I believe all of them, all the rest should be the exact same. Look for errors. We have none. Go ahead and fold that open. The only button we have is new, and it worked. And look at that. It is working. All right, that is it for the layer control. And all we have to do is implement the exact same code over in the segment control. Verbatim. So once again, I'm going to copy from there all the way up on the layer control. We'll come over to the segment control. Where is it? I don't have it open. And I'm just going to paste right there. Now I'm going to jump over to the layer controls code behind. Copy those methods. Go back to the segment control, view code. And it's going to want those namespaces. Alright, so maybe it's not. So now, when we come down here, there's the child. So we do not need the rearrangement buttons on the segment control. Isn't that strange? Because we cannot rearrange these ever. So all we need to do is just delete these 4 buttons, but we can remove and we can do news. But these will never be active on our segment control. So literally just jump over to segment control or simply delete the 4 bottom buttons. And now we are good. And that is it for this tutorial. If you got something out of this, like and subscribe. You can, if this is the first video you're watching, jump back to the beginning and watch all the iCommand videos. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.